Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of the short stories in my book, Soloists. It's 125 short stories they call flash fiction, about introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. And this one is called Sam's Last Concert. In the wings, Sam could hear the concertmaster tuning up the orchestra.
Damn, my hand is shaking more than usual. It's a bad Parkinson's day. Plus, it's my last concert. I am nervous. I'm glad I decided on the Grieg, but with these hands, nothing is easy.
Sam had been a concert pianist his whole life. At age 11, he finished fourth in the Midwest Regional Young Artist Competition, and now at age 83, had performed 45 concerts, including one with the Kansas City Symphony. He thought,
True, that was just in the KC Symphony Summer Festival when lots of the A players were on vacation, but still, somehow, I wish my ex-wife were here. How could she have dumped me? I still wish you were here tonight. Do I play it safe? A lot of note mistakes would make the audience think I stayed at it too long, like those star baseball players who would rather hit 200 than retire. Or do I go for a home run, a chance at a write-up in the Kansas City Star? Roseman finishes with a flourish.
The conductor gave Sam a forced smile, and Sam strode on stage.
This is it. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Damn, my hands are shaking more. Oh, I'm taking too long. I got to get out there. Stand up straight. Old men hunch. Stride. Don't shuffle.
But Sam could manage only to shuffle on stage. He hung onto the piano with one hand as he bowed his head to the audience.
If I tried to bow from the waist, I could fall.
And he sat down at the piano.
I've had this moment so many times, but this is different.
Sam used his old trick of adjusting the seat up and back down again, not because it needed adjusting, but to buy a little more time to ground himself before the moment of truth. And Sam began and took every reasonable risk he could, and most of the time he won. Yes, his boldness caused a few note mistakes, but only the ignorant or mean-spirited could criticize his exciting performance. It was inspiring at any age, but for an 83-year-old with advanced Parkinson's, it gives me the chills just to tell you about it. And yes, Sam got not just the usual obligatory extended applause, bestowed as much to protest classical music's dying popularity as to acknowledge the performer, but fervent applause, and then, yes, a standing ovation. Not a charity ovation, a heartfelt one, and Sam, who usually was too shy to look at the applauding audience and so would stare at the back wall, soaked in the smiling, standing people. Then he sighed and plodded off stage for what he thought was the last time. Sam shuffled into his dressing room, closed the door, and dropped into a chair.
I survived. I didn't embarrass myself, but I can't go to the reception. It's like a retirement party, where everyone tries to make light of it being the beginning of the end. My end.
There was a knock on the door. "Daddy?" His daughter opened the door and gushed, "You were amazing! You were really amazing! Come on, they're all waiting for you!" Sam knew there was no avoiding it, so he trudged downstairs. When he arrived, the chatter morphed into applause, and he thought,
No one likes long speeches and nothing ungracious. I should be a good boy.
But he couldn't resist saying what he really felt.
Honestly, I can't stand the thought that this will be my last performance.
And he teared up. A 4-year-old toddled up to him. "Do you want to play in my class?" And Sam Roseman went on to play more concerts than he had in his entire life, in preschools and elementary schools, first just locally and then around the country. He never got paid, indeed had to pay his travel expenses, but he didn't begrudge it.
I can't think of a better way to spend my money than to teach young kids to love classical music, and that old people aren't necessarily irrelevant.
Anyway, that's called Sam's Last Concert. It's one of the 125 stories in my book, Soloists, short stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. I would welcome you checking it out on Amazon, and certainly welcome your thumbs up here on this video, and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.